The SEC just hit a milestone. They have now paid out well over $1 billion to whistleblowers, and this specific whistleblower was for $110 million. And what is a whistleblower? This is somebody that exposes fraud, corruption, or manipulation that is going on in the stock market, helps the SEC to further help protect investors. It is questionable if they're actually doing this, but let's go over exactly what is being said in this article because I think it can provide a lot of value to a lot of different apes and just a lot of people overall. So let's get into this video. Drop that like on the video as well as consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that notification bell. So let's get straight into it. This says SEC whistleblower payout tops $1 billion total as securities watchdog announces near record award. The key points. The Securities and Exchange Commission said the total amount of payouts made to whistleblowers had topped $1 billion after the financial watchdog issued its second largest ever award to a person for flagging wrongdoing. One person this week was paid a combined $110 million for information and assistance that led to successful enforcement actions by the SEC and other entities. In quotes, every single one of the whistleblowers has provided an important service, said SEC Chairman Gary Gensler. There's actually a video where he kind of talks more about this that we will actually play for you guys later on into this video. It does go on to say, the Securities and Exchange Commission on Wednesday said the total amount of payouts it had made to whistleblowers had topped $1 billion after the financial watchdog issued its second largest ever award to a person for flagging wrongdoing. And this could be somebody like you and me. Obviously, it's going to have to lead to some validity and some truth and some probably prosecution. But if this is something some of you guys are really good at due diligence, it wouldn't surprise me if the whistleblower here was an ape, and we will figure out if they do go over exactly what it is. I'm sure they won't. Probably litigations are still going on, but nevertheless, if that is something you guys are interested in, I know some of you guys are detectives. My girlfriend used to be a detective, but definitely something you guys should know is available. So it said about $40 million of that payout was connected to an SEC case, with the remainder from related actions by another unidentified agency. So yeah, it looks like unidentified. So they are probably not going to tell us. It says the total was close to around $114 million award issued last October by the regulator, which began paying bounties to whistleblowers in 2012. Another individual recently received a $4 million award for whistleblowing, the SEC said, bringing the tally of such payouts this year to more than $500 million. Since 2012, people really have got payouts, about 50% of the total payouts since 2012. This is really just showing you guys how much fraud, manipulation, and corruption that is just going on in the overall markets. They are paying out massive amounts of money for individual people really to help them with their job, to help expose what is going on. And like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if this was an ape that partially did have something to do with exposing this. It says earlier this year, the third biggest whistleblower award for $50 million was issued. And very, very coincidental that all these awards are coming out this year when all of this fraud, manipulation, and corruption that has been exposed in the markets. Does go on to say the SEC by law does not disclose the identity of whistleblowers for information that could lead to revealing their identity. So that's clarification right there. Since the program began, the SEC has paid 207 whistleblowers more than $1.07 billion, according to the agency, whose mission is to protect investors and maintain fair and efficient markets. Those payouts, which range in value from 10% to 30% of monetary sanctions imposed by the SEC that exceed $1 million, are funded by the sanctions, not by investors who were harmed. The SEC said the information provided by whistleblowers since the program began has resulted in more than $4.8 billion in financial remedies. So if you guys don't know what that means, financial remedies, that just means how much money that these institutions had to pay back in basically fines to the SEC. Says in quotes, we just hit a milestone, SEC Chairman Gary Gensler said in a tweeted video announcing the $1 billion payout threshold had been topped. In quotes, every single one of the whistleblowers has provided an important service, Gensler said. When I see the Commission's enforcement actions each week, I am reminded of how the whistleblower program helps us to be better cops on the beat, execute our mission, and protect investors from misconducts. Gary Gensler on that video encouraged would-be whistleblowers to visit the SEC's TIP website. Here is the link for that. I will also link that down below in the description. And let's play this video next, and then let's continue on this article. So, boom,
we just hit a milestone. A total of $1 billion has been awarded to whistleblowers as part of our whistleblower program at the Securities and Exchange Commission. The SEC has paid
pretty cool, honestly. Pretty cool if you can expose some fraud and get paid for it. We've been doing that for pretty much free.
$519.76 to 207 individuals through the program. And every single one of these whistleblowers has provided an important public service. When I see the Commission's enforcement actions each week, I am reminded how the whistleblower program helps us to be better cops on the beat, execute our mission, and protect investors from misconduct. The tips, complaints, and referrals that whistleblowers provide are among the most powerful weapons in the law enforcement of the SEC. A whistleblower's knowledge of circumstances or individuals involved can help the SEC identify possible violations much easier than might otherwise be possible. This allows the Commission to minimize harm to investors, better preserve the integrity of our capital markets, and more swiftly hold accountable those responsible for unlawful conduct. The decision to come forward with information is not one taken lightly, and we are here to answer any questions you may have. Visit sec.gov/whistleblower if you have any questions about our whistleblower program or have a tip, complaint, or referral to submit.
So that is the video. That is the link for that. Like I said, I will link that down below in the description. This does go on to say earlier Wednesday during an interview with CNBC's Squawk on the Street, Gensler said the SEC is dealing with a range of challenging enforcement issues, even as it has up to 5% fewer staff members than 5 years ago. In quotes, "We've got an IPO boom, we've got a SPAC boom, we've got cryptocurrencies to deal with," Gensler said. "I'd like to at least get back staff level to where we were in 2016, and I think we should probably be 5 to 10% larger than that." Gensler told the Senate on Tuesday that he needs a lot more people to help deal with thousands of new digital assets, such as cryptocurrencies. He also did say when he testified in front of Congress that some cryptos are regulated, but some are not regulated. So if you guys are in some sketchy cryptos, definitely something to consider that they are not being registered. They are not being looked at by the SEC in general. So there could be a lot of bad things happening under the scene right there. But that is pretty much all the information we do have. It's unfortunate they don't say what it was about. It'd be interesting to know if some ape out there did actually come forward with this information that did lead to this massive payout. That would be incredible, but we will never get that information due to the confidentiality that the SEC does maintain. But that is all for this video. I just thought you guys would like to hear this information. Maybe you guys can be a part of this with all of your awesome due diligence. Drop that like on the video, as well as consider subscribing to the channel for more AMC update videos. As well as that, if you guys want to support the GoFundMe, as I have called out many times on this channel, and some people were a little bit of skeptics about the whole thing, but here is Madison. This is the picture. Let me blow this up. This is the picture that I was actually, see if I can't zoom in on Discord. This is the picture I was sent right here. I don't know how much proof it is. It's the most proof I can give you guys. Here's the tattoo, a little broken heart, and then here's the tattoo over here. If that's pretty much all the proof I can give you guys, and hopefully you guys realize I wouldn't promote a GoFundMe that was not legit. I get the skepticism, but that is not what we do out here on this channel. We like to help people out that are in dire need of help. So that is all for this video. I will see you guys in the next one.